And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2018. And before I begin, I just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everybody had a safe and happy holiday. And now 2017 is gone. It's time to focus on 2018. Before I begin, just let me remind you guys know that I will be doing my Oscar bait movies reviews coming up soon. I want to start getting to watch some of those Oscar contender movies because Oscars will be happening this March. Cannot wait for that. So let's talk about my top 10 most anticipated movies of this year because there's a lot of them. I do have some honorable mentions I want to get off. I have 10 of them for honorable mentions because there's so much. So I just wanted to begin with that. So my top 10 honorable mentions are at number 10, I have Jurassic World 2. I liked that fourth one. I was like, finally it came back and it was fun. So I'm looking forward to see what happens in the second one. The trailer I liked for Jurassic World 2, Fallen Kingdom. I like the trailer, but let's see what we get moving forward. Number 9 is a movie that we haven't seen a trailer yet, but there has been some pictures for it, and there's the new Jason Statham shark movie, Megalodon around. It's one of those titles. Anyway, it's about Jason Statham. He fights the great Megalodon giant shark thingamajiggy. It's supposed to be like a new reimagining of the shark movies. Could be fun. I like sharks. I'm a big fan of those things. You know, I'm a big fan of those kind of movies. I like the animal of the sharks. So let's see how that turns out. At number 8, I have Ant-Man and the Wasp. Now, I liked the last movie with Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas in that movie, and now we get to see his daughter play the Wasp. So let's see what happens with this movie. It's supposed to take place after the events of Infinity War, so who knows what's gonna happen here. But I am looking forward to seeing this. At number 7, we have Shane Black directing a new adaptation of The Predator, and it's technically supposed to be a direct sequel to the original Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, that's the rumors I heard about it. But let's see what happens here. I mean, apparently they're ignoring the Danny Glover version. I like that movie. It's kind of cheesy, but whatever. I mean, it's a Predator movie. It should be fun, and either way. At number 6, I have a video game movie that's gonna hopefully turn the video game franchise around for any type of video game movie, and that's Tomb Raider. Alicia Vikander plays Tomb Raider, and she's an Academy Award winning actress. Let's see what she can do with this. I mean, it's gonna be taking parts from that remake Tomb Raider video game that just came out a couple years ago. So let's see how that plays out. It could be good, could be crappy. Who knows? I'm looking forward to it, but it comes out in March, so that should be fun. At number 5, Steven Spielberg is at it again with Ready Player One. I don't know anything about this book, but this whole futuristic virtual reality kind of world intrigues me. So much cool Easter eggs in those trailers. If you ever watched it, pretty interesting. So let's see how that turns out. At number 4, I actually had this on my list. I wasn't gonna put this on my list, but then I saw Jumanji, and I think, you know what? If that can work and be cool and be its own thing and not ruin what the original Jumanji do for me, then Mary Poppins Returns could do the same thing for me too. That's right, Mary Poppins Returns. It's gonna be a sequel, but also kind of like a remake kind of thing. But you have I forgot her name. Who's playing her? Anyway, you have a good actress playing her. Keep forgetting who it is. It's probably gonna come back to me, but yeah. So Mary Poppins should be fun. Hopefully, I love the original one. I mean, nobody's gonna ever beat that one ever. Nobody. I'm sorry. At number 3, I actually have a movie that I'm very interested in. He's he's my second favorite villain of all time behind Joker, and comic book wise, not counting Dark Vader. It's Venom. Look, Venom is a cool ass character. The way they can make him work in this could be interesting. We don't know. Tom Hardy's playing him. He's a big guy. Maybe we're gonna get a big Venom. Who knows? He's gonna fight Carnage, the anti-Venom, She-Carnage. Who knows? Who the heck he's gonna fight in this movie? Is Spider-Man gonna pop up in this movie? We don't know. Is this even gonna be a part of the Marvel Universe? Big question marks, right? But it sounds interesting. I like in the pictures what I see so far. But like I said, it's just pictures. We haven't seen a trailer yet, so who knows? This could fall off my top most anticipated. At number 2, I have Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. Look, I like that first Wreck-It Ralph movie. That movie was very cool. It was funny too. So this one should be really interesting. They're gonna combine some Disney characters in here too. So maybe some Star Wars characters and Marvel characters. Who knows? But it's gonna be in it. This should be fun. That first one was great. So let's see what we get with this one. And at number 1, Pacific Rim 2. That first one was good. I liked it. Let's see what happens now moving forward. I mean, we get new characters, more monsters, more robots. What can you ask for, right? So there you go. That's my top 10 most anticipated honorable mentions. Now for the top 10. Top 10, here they come. Number 10, Fantastic Beasts 2. You know, The Curse of Grindelwald, I think it's called. That should be fun. That first one I liked a lot. Look, as much people don't like Johnny Depp for some weird reason. Don't care. I like him as an actor. I think he's going to be a great Grindelwald. He should do a pretty good job with it. So let's see what happens moving forward. That comes out, I think, in November. And number 9, kind of weird, is in my lower ranking, but I totally forgot it's even coming out this year. Mission Impossible 6. Yes, I know. Weird, right? It's weird that it's number 9, but look, I love these movies. I think the 4th one and the 5th one are my favorites out of all of them. It was 3 at one point, but then those got bumped down because of 4 and 5. I like these movies. Tom Cruise always wows me with his crazy, ridiculous stunts that he does. So let's see what he does with this one. And number 8 has been a movie I've been dying to see for centuries. Feels like centuries now, and that's Incredibles 2. That's right, that term comes out at number 8. Look, it's been like 15 years since we got the last one. It's one of the greatest superhero Fantastic Four makes ever. If you really look at it, it's Fantastic Four people, but better. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Let's see what happens moving forward. Are they gonna move 10 years? Are they gonna be older? You know, Jack and the other guys are gonna be older. Who knows? Are they gonna be pick off right where it left off at the end of the first one, where they fight that mole guy at the end of it? Who knows? But I'm intrigued. I cannot wait. I've been dying to see this movie for years. So let's see what happens. At number 7, I have Solo, a Star Wars story. This is so low because I don't know what the heck is gonna happen. I mean, do we really need a Han Solo movie? Do we? No. I mean, look, if I would have picked a bag and picked somebody out of the bag and which Star Wars character I want to see a movie of, I would have picked in Yoda. But we're getting Han Solo. I mean, come on, let's face it. Harrison Ford is always going to be Han Solo. So let's give Aaron Wright. That's how I probably butchered the name. I apologize. Let's give him a chance to see how he does with it. I mean, it's going to be cool to see how he gets the Millennium Falcon when he wins that card game from Lando. That should be fun. But let's see what happens. At number number 7. So number 6, I have Annihilation. This is a sci-fi fantasy movie starring Natalie Portman. You know, I love her. She's amazing. I can see her do anything. This looks very interesting to me. Cool science fiction kind of, thriller movie. So let's see how that turns out. At number 5 is a pretty risky, last kind of hurrah from Fox. It's Marvel's and Fox's New Mutants. I mean, this thing looks incredible, dark, scary, but with the X-Men combined with it, so that's pretty interesting of itself. So let's see how that turns out. At number 4, the trailers have been great. This character is awesome, and that's Black Panther. I think Black Panther is going to be amazing. I like the visual effects on that one. I cannot wait to see how it ties into the Avengers Infinity War. So let's see how that goes all about. At number 3 is another X-Men movie, and that's X-Men Dark Phoenix. I'm a huge fan of the X-Men universe, and I wanted to see, the Dark Phoenix saga told right. I mean, we kind of not got it in number 3, but let's see what happens with this come around. So let's see what they can do with Dark Phoenix now. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. They got Sophie Turner playing Jean Grey. Let's see what happens. They're going to space now, so that could be interesting. So let's see what happens now. At number 2, of course, is going to be number 2 because it's hilarious. He's the best. He's a merc with the mouth. It's Deadpool. I mean, Deadpool 2 cannot be here fast enough because that first one is hilarious. I remember watching that movie in theaters and almost dying of laughter in that movie. That movie was so funny. gonna have Cable now. Josh Brolin, who's playing not only Thanos, but he's playing Cable. It's mind-blowing. It's crazy. Gonna have Domino in it. It's gonna be great. I can't wait. Yep, and of course, everybody's number one probably. It's gonna be Avengers: Infinity War. I know I could have said, what about Aquaman or this and this and that? Sure, I could have put Aquaman, but listen, with the trajectory of the DC movies going down, what's the point of even being excited for an Aquaman movie? But look, I'm excited for that movie, but let's face the facts. Number one to me is going to be Avengers. I mean, come on, it's the Avengers. We're finally going to get not only the Avengers main team teaming up with other heroes like Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Ant-Man, Spider-Man people, okay? But they're also going to be combining themselves with the Guardians of the Galaxy. How often can you do that? Now, if Justice League gave me something like that, with maybe they team up with the Titans or something, then I'll be excited. But until then, wipe that out of the way, because right now we have the Avengers Infinity War. We have no idea what the heck is going to happen in this movie. Who knows who can survive this? Anybody can die. Possible. I mean, probably a lot of people are going to die and then come back, but who knows? Who knows? Somebody's got to die officially and not come back. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to die. And let's hopefully Thanos is more than just a guy who sits in the chair and just do nothing, because so far that's all he's been. But if he ends up being what he was in that trailer, finally a villain worth talking about for the Marvel Universe. I mean, besides Cate Blanchett, personally for me, and Vulture, but still, let's see what happens with this movie, because this movie is going to be epic. This movie is going to be sad, probably, and I cannot wait to see what the heck is going to happen and see all these characters, play off each other. It's just going to be fun. I can't wait. So there's my most anticipated movie list. There you go. So at number 10, I have Fantastic Beasts, Where to Find Them. Number 2, number 9, Mission Impossible 6, number 8, Incredibles 2, number 7, Solo, A Star Wars Story, number 6, Annihilation, and number 5, New Mutants, number 4, Black Panther, number 3, X-Men Dark Phoenix, number 2, Deadpool 2, and of course, number 1, Avengers Infinity War. So leave me a comment below and let me know what you guys' top 10 or top 15, 20 movies of this year, and what are you most excited for? Leave me a comment, tap that little bell to get my notifications, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.